What's up, guys? Zaff here, back with some more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes action. And as you can tell from the title, it says overwhelming events. But before I get to the topic at hand, I just want to show you guys a bit of my rush hour. I fought Darth Kitten Raw, who's in my Arena Shot Discord. He's got the whole Night Sister team going on, so I wanted to try it. I was a bit afraid at first, but when I went in and tried it, found that without having the zombie Omega, because once you have the zombie Omega at level 80, she will have a taunt at every encounter. And I do believe that if it means every encounter, that will mean that at the start of every encounter, that means that it's anyone's turn, right? I think so. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But wasn't much trouble here. All I did was annihilate Sarge, take care of Daka and Talzin, and we were on our way. This is also because due to the fact that his zombie is 2-star, but I don't think the star rating matters much about the zombie, right? It was fairly alright, but then again his team is still G8, you know, it could change once he gets G9, G10, etc. Because we've seen a lot of videos, you know, Arnold's videos and stuff like that, that they can actually run out the timer on some teams. Okay, now back to the topic at hand. Hold on, I need a light one for this. So I was having a conversation with my Arena Shot Discord guys, you know, the guys from my Arena Shot on Discord. So we were talking about how, remember the days when we didn't have to read a guide, you know, we didn't have to follow a guide to play a game, right? And we just made our own mistakes, and it was just plain fun back then, right? Now it seems like every game that we play, we need to at least read a guide to know how to maximize stuff, etc. And when you try to get a bit competitive, you know, like you want to stay in the top 3 of your arena, top 10, top 5, whatever it may be, right? You either have to spend a lot more or you invest a lot more time, and sometimes it becomes more of a chore, and it's a bit more tedious than it's become a bit more tedious instead of fun, right? But however, of course, obviously the game is still new to me, you know. It's almost 2 months, you know, it's in another week I'll be playing this game for 2 months now, and I find the game, it's very fun, you know. It's in line with what I like. I like games like this. I've been playing Summoners War for 3 years. That was a lot more tedious, and I find the game is very F2P friendly. Don't get me wrong, F2P friendly, because, well, let's leave that discussion for another time, because there's going to be a very lengthy one if I talk about it. But I'm just saying that the events are overwhelming, right? But you should just do it at your own pace, you know. I mean, if you can afford to, yeah, go ahead, you know, but just spend cash, open packs, you know, use as many refreshes as you can to get everything at 7 stars, unlock the 7 stars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a bit more realistic in what I do, because although I plan to farm Phoenix to 7, it's not mainly because of the Thrawn event. It's mainly because I want to use them for raids, you know, just have an extra team for raids to get more damage in, for territory battles, and obviously for Thrawn. But Thrawn is not the main concern, because I know for sure I should be able to unlock him at 5 stars. And the only difference between having a Thrawn at 5 stars and 7 stars is when having more galactic power shown during arena, so that people don't target you. I mean, if you go in with a 5-star Thrawn, and the rest of your team is 7 stars, so when people are looking for what teams to beat, they're gonna search for one which has like the lowest galactic power. Then they're like, oh, alright, that guy. So you will be targeted more. And obviously the biggest reason is at 7 stars you can use them for heroic rank or heroic AAT. Apart from that, you know, 5 stars, 6 stars is fine. You know, you can still use them. It's the gearing that matters. It's not the star. The star rating, it does bring up a bit of stats like health, but it's more of the gearing than the stars itself or everything else. but that's for PvE. So, oh yeah, one more thing. Obviously, because I found Phoenix because I want to get Thrawn at 7 stars to do for R2, right? However, realistically, since Thrawn was a newer event, it's gonna take a bit higher gear. You know, it's gonna be more than just gear 7 to get it at 7 stars. You probably need a mix of gear 8, gear 9, or if you have really good arena mods, which I don't think my mods are great. You know, they're pretty alright for where I'm at in the game right now, but to say they're good arena mods, no, I think they're far from it. So what I'm doing is I'll be focusing, I'm talking about me, because, well, this is sort of like documenting my journey throughout the game, right? I'll be focusing more on the Palpatine event. So what I did was I started buying Akbar shards from the Cantina store and putting Kanan on hold, because I'm currently, at the time that I'm recording this, I'm already 25% through to Ezra getting 7 stars. So there's about another 70 odd shards away for him to get 7 stars, and then I'll work on Hera, and Kanan's like, I don't know, he's like 50 shards away from 6 star, I think, something like that. Yeah, but my Akbar was already 25% through to 7 stars, so I said might as well just finish it up, and I'll get him up in time for the event. And I think Lando will be pretty useful for the Palpatine event with his AoEs, and Akbar having that special of his, the Master Plan. I think it's called Master Plan. Don't quote me on this. I'm not really too sure. I think it's called Master Plan, right? That will ensure that Lando will get a second turn if I save everybody else's special and just make Lando use his, and he can just spam his AoEs over and over again. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know, I've never run through the event before, so it's gonna be fresh for me. And yeah, I mean, just take things at your own pace. Like, don't try to rush it. I mean, if you can rush it, do it. If you can't, then it's still fine, because at the end of the day, it's just a game, you know? You know, no, I'm not saying this for everyone, I'm just saying this for myself. One, as a reminder for myself, and also for newer people, because it can be a bit too much for newer people who just started playing this game, because there's just so much to do. And especially with now that you see that First Order TIE Fighter is the login rewards for November. I mean, it's a telltale sign that BB-8 will be coming back in December, right? So then they're like, oh man, I have to farm my First Order tunes, and maybe I need to farm Resistance now because The Last Jedi is coming out in December. You know, they haven't had the Resistance necessary for getting any squad yet, any certain character yet, so you know, they might be useful for that. So I've got that running in my mind. So I'm like, you know what, it's time to take a chill pill, just relax, and just take it slow. You know, just take my time with it, and do reasonable stuff that is within means that will not make me break the bank. Okay, I sound a bit naggy here, right? I'm not sure how you all will react to this video. I'm not sure how I myself will react to this video after I review it, because I'm still recording the audio right now, right? Like, we're talking. Yeah, but that's the updates on my side. That's what I plan to do. Because if you're following the videos that I post out, you know, apart from the streams, then chances are you're following my development in the game, right? You guys might not care about this. I pretty much, well, I do care about my progression of the game, you know. That's why I'm posting up this AAT, this normal AAT rate that you see, because I try and see how much difference of the damage that I can do every time I enter, because it feels like it's a good thing. It feels like well, you'll see the damage posted at the end of the video, right? It's a good thing because I know that I'm progressing. That's the main important thing, you know, to know that you're progressing. If you're stagnant, then that's another issue. it's all good as long as you know that you are progressing, right? And I swear I had a lot more points than this. I swear I had a lot more points that I wanted to say. I'm suddenly having a blank mind right now because there was something else, something rather important that I wanted to say. No, never mind. You know what? Let's just play it by ear because I don't have any notes when I do videos. I just spout nonsense, whatever I want to say. Yeah. The events are great though. I mean, like as a new player, it's nice to see that there's so many events. Obviously, these events will be pretty useless once you've already gotten all of them, right? But it's great that there's so many things to do in the game. You won't get bored because there's constantly stuff that you need to do, and things won't be as overwhelming as you progress. You know, throughout the years, not years, but months and years. Yes. Because there will be a lot less things that you need to farm. Yeah, well, not really. You will have to farm mods and zeta mats and everything. But, well, yeah, I mean, you get what I mean, right? So yeah, just go ahead, enjoy the game, you know. But just keep in mind to do everything within your means. Don't go crazy. I know a lot of people were just like a friend of mine. He was the one that invited me to the game. You know, he's already going crazy. He tried to go for a 7-star R32 and I think he spent a lot more than what he intended to get it done. I'm not sure whether he got it though. I haven't asked him. He's not online yet, but I'd like to think that he did get it. I don't know. Yeah, back to the Thrawn. No, not back to Thrawn. Back to Thrawn. It's Phoenix Gear 8, Gear 9 is a bit expensive. I think Phoenix gearing them up is a bit expensive. So I'll probably just end up with Gear 7 at most Gear 8. But then again, there's the abilities to level up. Palpatine though, I really hope I get Palpatine because I do have currently 3 rebels at 7-star, 2 more on the way. They should be 7-star by the time the event comes. Then all I need to do is just work a bit on the gearing and mods, and everything should be Gucci. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's give some examples, right? Some people, when I was talking about how people used to play, remember the days when we used to play without having guides, you know, we just made our own mistakes and stuff. Like, I'll give you a personal example. I started playing Summoners War 3 years ago. Okay, maybe 3.5 years ago, I think. It's 3.5 years ago. 2014, mid of the year, I think. That's what my Google Play receipts say. I think I started spending heavily in July, August 2014, something like that. Right, and I was playing the game. I was fine playing the game my own way. I didn't even look at the public chat. One aspect of the game that was really nice was the social aspect. You know, we had the public chat and everything, and I was fine until someone pointed out that I was doing a few things wrong. And once that was pointed out, I got obsessed with trying to fix things, making things right, and I ended up spending way more than what I wanted. You know, the my Google Play receipts, they're not joking. It's a lot. It's a lot. But for this game, I think I'll just spend sparingly because there is not much to spend on this game. Yeah, sure, people can say otherwise. You know, they're like, no, you need to gear everybody up to Gear 12. There's gonna be a lot to spend. But yeah, I think I'm a bit wiser now. I don't have to gear everyone up to Gear 12. You know, I can just pick and choose who I want to gear up to Gear 12. Plus, I'm in no rush to get to Gear 12. You know, it's just to enjoy the journey, you know, and play within my means. When I mean my means, would be like using whatever free rewards that I get from now on for refreshes, which is if I get second place, I'll get 450 crystals. That means I would just play with 3 Cantina refreshes and 3 normal energy refreshes. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, but I think that's better than what most of the player base would do, you know, because they would be refreshing a lot less than that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I've just been rambling on and on. I'm really sorry. I don't know whether you guys like this format or whatever I'm trying to do. I have no idea what I'm trying to do myself either. It was just a thought that came out in my head. I guess we'll see the views, the likes, the dislikes. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you could just subscribe, something. Alright then, guys. This is Zaff signing out.